Hello,
Mr. Alex, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Well, first of all, congratulations for releasing yet another genre defining work of art that fans everywhere can't seem to get enough of.
Thank you very much.
Dark Wings of Steel is, one of the few Rhapsody of Fire albums that doesn't tell an obvious story. Could you please enlighten us with the concept of the album?
Well, the good thing is that this album has no concept because
Aha,
both
okay.
Luke and myself decided to not do saga or concept albums anymore, and this was the clear since the beginning because we said to everyone that So this new album it features lyrics that can be described as magic, poetic, dramatic, epic, but are not connected to each other in a way like it's just a concept or a saga. So it is
Right.
a more free way of composing and writing lyrics.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, this release is extremely keyboard and guitar driven and focuses more on the heavier side. So, were you guys looking forward to attain more classic metal tone?
Yeah, the first goal for me was to have powerful drums, powerful bass, and heavy guitars more than in the past. So I was ready to reduce the amount of orchestration for that, because you cannot do have a lot of tracks of orchestra and keyboards and still have powerful guitar sound. This is not going to happen. So I said, okay, let's make a powerful sound. Let's see how much space is left, and let's see how much orchestra and arrangements I can fit. So the most important thing was the songwriting, actual songs, very powerful sound,
Right.
respecting the Rhapsody of Fire brand, which is surely film score metal, but not. I didn't want to abuse it.
Right, that's amazing. Now, I gotta tell you this. Now, in the vast and endless realms of power metal, it doesn't really get any better than Rhapsody of Fire.
Thank
Now,
you.
you guys have been releasing epic after epic albums since 1995, and even after 18 years, you still manage to drive your fans crazy over your music. So, what drives the band to achieve such a critical acclaim?
Well, every album is a challenge. Every album was important and exciting to do. Uh, One of the most exciting albums for me was surely Dark Winds of Steel because simply because I had to do it by myself. Actually, my brother helped a lot, and I produced the album, so I was responsible for, and I really wanted to, as I said, to have a more powerful sound,
Right.
and take care about many things that in the past I did not took care. So, in general, it's I feel very very proud. I just received a few days ago. I received the actual copies of the album, the jewel case, digipack, and Wani, and in the reality, it looks so much better.
Wow.
It's incredible. It's not a JPEG anymore. It's just something real that in my hands. I open it and it looks so serious.
Right.
It's so cool and elegant and epic at the same time. I'm really happy. I'm really so proud how it looks like in real. It's very
Wonderful.
cool.
Wonderful. Now, I'm going to ask you the most difficult question now. Which song would you like to choose from the entire Rhapsody of Fire catalog, which you are really, really proud of?
Well, I would choose Emerald Sword, not because I'm proud of the song, but I think the Emerald Sword represent one of the songs that the people want to hear the most when we play. So I think this is the Rhapsody anthem.
It's a power metal anthem for the Rhapsody
Yeah,
fans.
surely it's not my favorite song, but I have to say it's the anthem of Rhapsody of Fire. Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Now, you must have been, interested right from the beginning about the orchestral and the symphonic side. So, what generally interested you in this, is in this side of things?
It's a very hard question. Basically, I was always attracted by by classical music and soundtracks, especially, you know. And I really like the combination between images and music. It's something incredible for me, you know. So while composing the music, I always try to to work having images in my mind, you know. So it's great when fans and people that listen the Rhapsody of Fire albums, that they really have images in their minds, you
Right.
know. They got images, and the music stimulates their fantasy. This is one of the best compliment, you know, one of the best thing music can do.
Right, that is absolutely right. Now, you got to tell me about this. I mean, how has the heavy metal and the hard rock scene been in Italy, you know, 2 decades back, and how different is it now?
Well, I'm not so much into following the market and the other bands actually, but well, for sure, Italy was always a country full of talented musicians. 10, 20 years ago, as today. Now it's better because the technology allows so many bands and musicians to get known.
Right.
So 20 years ago, to record 10 songs in a studio, you know, it was like a tremendous amount of money. That
Absolutely.
was, and a lot of money Luke and myself spent in the beginning to have a demo, you know. Now it's everything, you can do everything at home with a laptop, you know. So it's for that is better, you know. It's Italy is always been full of talented musicians. It there was always the lack of ability to compose and to have new idea. As I have to say, there's not so many bands which stick out in the Italian metal market, you know.
Right.
But well, now it's a very difficult thing to analyze because now there are so many bands and so many styles of music can be discovered, you know. So
Absolutely.
now you really have to have a great and new idea to be unique, you know.
Unique, absolutely. Now, it's more like even these days, the internet has also been, you know, too vast, and bands are almost available on internet, and they tend to share their music everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, in a way it's easier, but it's also a big, you know, the market is very full of
Huge,
bands
right.
today, you know, yeah.
Now, you know, going back into the 90s, I'm very sure it must have been a very big challenge being an Italian heavy metal band to make a world believe that you could reach this final goal.
Yeah, in fact, look at me myself said, okay, we are an Italian heavy metal band, and when we said we want to compose music that we would like to hear but still doesn't exist, and it was a big challenge, and everybody said, you come from Italy, you have no chance at all to have success. And after Legendary Taste was released and we sold a lot of copies, everybody was very surprised, you know, to see that result. The band was surprised too, you know, but we were very proud of what we did. We knew that there was something special in the music.
Right.
And before to release the very first album, we knew there was something going to happen, you know.
The morale, the band's morale and confidence, how was it, you know, during those days when everybody was, you know, trying to say, okay, Italian heavy metal band, it's not going to make big. So it must have kind of given you that sort of a morale that, yes, we can prove them wrong.
Yeah, sure, but we didn't care about people in general. You know, we always worked. We always spent our best here in the teenager era to compose music. You know, while other people were going to play soccer or to video games or
Right.
sports, we were in our living room composing Legendary Tales of Symphony of Vicente Lenz. This is 93,
Right.
4 years before the release of the first album, so we were really working, you know, and we did not care about other people's comments, you know. We really wanted to do this.
That's really wonderful. Now, since you mentioned about Emerald Sword, so will we be seeing more material from the Emerald Sword saga in near
Ah,
future?
you mean live?
Yes.
Well, of course, now it's when we go on tour and we have to decide which songs to play. It's exciting in a way and difficult because we have so many songs that people want to hear, you know.
Right.
So it's always interesting to see if I ask each band members which songs they would like to play. Everyone mentioned different songs, so
Right.
we would have to do a set list of 4 or 5 hours. You know?
True, true.
So in the end, we have to play maximum 1 hour and 40 minutes, 2 hours maximum. You know, so we have to choose the songs that we hope the people would like to hear. But I
Right.
know many songs we cannot play everything. You know.
Dude, that's absolutely right. Now, was it hard replacing Luca since he was part of the band from the beginning?
Well, not easy. I mean, the point of hiring a new guitar player is not really to substitute the previous one.
Yes.
This is a new page, a new chapter. So Robin Kelly was actually in the band in the very beginning. We recorded the first demo song with him. So the band was me, Luca, and Robbie. So he's no stranger to Rhapsody of Fire, you
Right.
know. He started to play guitar even before Luca, or around the same time, and they were schoolmates. So he was part of the band already, and he was the guy to call, you know, of course.
That's wonderful. That's great. Now, Alex, before we finish, let me thank you so much for your time. I really hope you have a great time ahead on tour. And
Yeah.
anything you guys release or need from us at Metalholic, we'll be here to support you anytime.
Oh, thank you very much. Your words are really appreciated.
Now, before we finish, let me ask you just one more question.
Sure.
Could you ever imagine Rhapsody of Fire songs being interpreted into a film or a theater?
Well, it's a dream of mine. Of course, I would love that, you know. And I think that it will be fantastic. I'm working on that, you know. I have a friend working in Los Angeles, which is making movies, and maybe we are going to do something together in the future. Who knows? It will be a big opening for sure.
Wow, which saga would you prefer if it's made into a movie?
Oh my God, this will be very difficult because to represent a saga, the saga that Luca wrote, we would need the budget of the Lord of the Rings movies. So for now, I would be very happy if someone used some of the music of the last album, you know, Dark Winds of Steel. That would be already something, you know.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, you guys are any upcoming tour coming ahead?
We are working with our agency All Access in these weeks and figure out what's going to happen. I think we will start in Europe beginning of next year.
Uh-huh.
And going through some summer festivals and maybe US and South America. I hope we will do lot of touring. You know?
Oh, that's great. Now, thank you so much, and you can count on Metalholic and Metal Wani for promoting and supporting Rhapsody of Fire. We'll be there.
Thank you very much.
We will be there on your upcoming tour.
Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to see you then.
Thank you so much. It was a real pleasure, and you have a great day ahead, Alex.
Thank you. You too.